Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. This is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Hurts working in the pistol. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 2nd down, Barkley. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Each quarterback kicked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the... In that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now McCarthy. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, Hurts to the outside. He's got Smith. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes...
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Vikings have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumbles for... defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And he will take this one in. 99 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Moody's extra point is good. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air again, Hurts. He'll try to... Oh, the ball is out. The Vikings have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings! That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings are out to a 21-10 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Hurts. He'll look deep, left sideline. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the third quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this third quarter. Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Hurts. One a bit high, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first down throw for Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Hurts will try it again. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Moody's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. For a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the field. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one taken in to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
On first down, it's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way up to midfield. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. Devontae's intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1 yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Now McCarthy. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles kick over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On first down is Young. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. So, first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Young. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but The execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
On first down, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. On second down, here's McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. To throw is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. That is caught. What a throw. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Vikings. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings are going to extend their lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Young to throw on first down. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Young. In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. This one is caught by Dotson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Moody's extra point is good. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end.